everybody. It is time to talk with Tay. I hope you are enjoying the summer because the sun is shining and God is always rising, okay? He is our Father and the King and the leaders of them all. What would we do without him? You know, you always put God first and give a praise to him whenever you doing your passion or anything you doing in the midst or in the day or in the time, name the place, it don't matter. Always give the King his respect and his honor for all he's done for us. But you know how we do on Talk with Tay. Talk with Tay got a real special, y'all heard me, special. Talk with Tay has a very special treat for y'all. And today, we're just going to be really getting in tune and deep minded with the motivation. So our topics are, why should you always respect your calling, no matter the circumstances, no matter the situation, nor the case? Topic number 2, why should you always give your all to whatever your heart or your mind desires? And our last topic will be, why is it important to just live your life how you want to live it and be stress-free with peace? Because peace is always in the kingdom. Peace will always rise, and peace will always be a part of you and your everlasting life. Starting with our first topic, I say respect your calling because you were given the calling for a reason. When you hear that calling come to your heart, your mind, your soul, your spirit, wherever it jumps inside of you, it is telling you that this is what you are here to do. This is your purpose. This is what you will be in tune with. This is what you'll be so connected with that you'll never miss a day or a chance to go hard or give your all towards your calling. You have to respect it, because if you be disrespectful to it, you be obedient to it, you don't acknowledge that you have the gift to do anything that will lead towards a difference within you or within life, you'll lose it and it'll be taken away from you. And then once you lose it, you'll just feel like, man, I wish I could go back and acknowledge my calling. I wish I could go back and see how great of a legend I am with my calling. And just because, you didn't fully build and be famous with your calling, that doesn't mean you're not a legend. You'll be a legend because you took the time to put in the work to be great at what you love doing. You took the time to acknowledge the fact that you have a gift. You believed in yourself. You had courage, and it starts with yourself. That's the goal. That's the mindset. That's the potential you had to have, especially when you have a calling. And, just because you might not be so cold with your calling, that doesn't mean it's not your calling. That just should be a sign to you to say, have I been really putting in the time with my calling? Have I really shown my passion, real love, real respect, real dedication to get better with my calling? See, you got to think about things like that, because sometimes you might just, down yourself a little bit, but you got to down yourself and realize you're lacking the effort to progress with your calling. You're lacking the respect and obedience to that calling so that you can be better than where you're already at. And you have to put in the practice and the time to make things happen within your calling. Because your calling and your purpose, they're packed. They're a deal package, okay? And they will never leave your side. So you can't leave your calling side and give it 50% when your calling gives you 100 and could lead the way for you. But it needs the partner, which is you, to lead the way with it. Because you and your calling are a team, You can't expect that your calling gonna do all the work while you just stunt and show off on the TV and get the fame. That's not how it works. Because those that got the fame today, they didn't just, put in the work with their calling. Then once they made it to the top, didn't practice and put the work in to get better with their calling, because all they was thinking about was the fame, the money, and all that stuff. It ain't about all of that. If you want to be the best, you got to work hard towards the best. And you want to even be better than the best. You want to be the greatest. You want to be, vocabulary. But still, there's nothing that you can't work hard towards, because your purpose is your passion. And your passion will always represent why you are here today, why you were given the gift that you were given to this day. You can't let your calling down, because when it's let down, you'll be let down. And like they say, they're saying, treat people how you want to be treated. You got to treat your calling how you want to be treated. If you want to be treated like, you the king on the court, you got to treat that court like it's your king. Treat that court with respect. Practice on that court every day. Study the court routine and drills and skills every single day. If you want to feel like, man, I'm the queen of motivation, you got to study motivation every day. You have to motivate yourself every day to even motivate even deeper than what you do to yourself. You have to study the tones, the timing, the dedication, the communication. There are things you have to practice to be great with your calling. But if you don't put into practice, how can you expect to make it? How can you expect to get better? And it's not to down you and say just because you don't practice, you ain't gonna make it. It's to push you and say practice, put in the work, use your free time wisely, and guide yourself in the midst of getting to the level of greatness, getting to the level of success, accomplishments, achievements. You don't want to just let that fly by you because you didn't acknowledge it, because that's rude, that's disrespectful. And you should just, consider your calling as being a human being as well, because it's not just something you were born with. It was something that you were given, but you had to find it all on your own. So it's like you're going through a path all on your own just to figure out what's meant for you to do in this world so that the world can be better and make a difference. So long story short, all Talk with Tay is saying is respect your calling, give it its gratitude it deserves, and put in the time to succeed and get better with it. Because that's the only way it'll acknowledge you in the long run, whether you not acknowledging it in the short run. On the topic number 2, giving your all. Giving your all. Don't that just touch you a little bit and just make you think like, man, did I give my all towards everything that ever came my way? Did I give my all and make a way out of no way? Did I give my all and achieve what some may not have the strength or confidence to achieve? Did I give my all and just look back and be proud and get a pat on the back? Did you give your all? Think about it. When was the last time you felt like you gave your all to what you wanted or what you desired or whatever you had just rolling in your soul that you was grasping to achieve, you was grasping to go forward and be the best at it? You know what I'm saying? So you have to give your all to whatever your heart or whatever you as a person desires, because once you accomplish something that you want to succeed or make possible or make happen, you at the end of the day will be happy. You will feel successful. You will feel complete as a whole, as a human being, as a person with a purpose to do anything that they put their mind to. So you have to desire it. You can't, put your mind towards something and give it half an effort. You got to give it all your effort, because that just shows how bad you wanted to make that happen. So, for example, let's just break it down a little notch so you'll understand where I'm coming from. So, for example, if I wanted to give my all towards, let's say, a singing competition, and if I was going to give my all towards that competition, I would need to practice singing every day. I would need to work on my posture, because when you sing, it comes from here, it comes from all, the whole way you're sitting. The position of your body determines how high, how low, or how good, or, maybe how little cracks you might hear within singing. So, it's certain things you have to practice when it comes to giving your all towards something, because practice makes perfect, like I always say. So, if I was going to give my all towards that competition, I would have to do, like some singing drills or skills that, like, that how you do me, may, mom, may, moo, and do it like higher and higher just to bring it out even more. But if I didn't give my all towards it, I wouldn't win that competition. But if that's what my heart and I really wanted for myself, I would put in the time. I would do whatever it takes. I would block anything else that's going to get in the way of that. And I would put that first. Because that's something that I want. That's something that I would desire. That's something that I love. That's something that I'm, considerate with and want to make it with, So you have to go for it. You have to step into the water. You know how like they say, go for it, step into the water. Don't be scared. Be fearless about everything. You got to take that step and you got to claim your place and show you're going to give your all. You're going to go for it. You're not going to back down and just be, a little bit in tune with winning that competition or with anything you're trying to do. You're going to be all the way into it. And it shouldn't take nobody to tell you, like, oh, you got to step it up. Like, okay, don't get me wrong. It'll take somebody to tell you that a little while because they know what you're capable of. But truth be told, they shouldn't have to do it so consistently to the point where you're only going to be on top of it just when somebody's pushing you. Because then that just shows, you're not fully at that point yet where you're going to be consistent and give it your all. But then again, that's another sign of not acknowledging your calling or whatever you are passionate or in love with doing. And that's not just, saying you're gonna do something because somebody tells you to do it. No, you're gonna do whatever you love doing because that's what your heart and you are connected with. Like, you're two peas in a pod. You won't be a full pod with one pod. It takes two, two, like they say, teamwork make the dream work. You and whatever you love, y'all are a team. You can't, one person, not saying one person can't do it all, but with you and your passion, the passion can't do all the work while you just acknowledge all the fame and the benefits and the greatness that comes with it. That's not how it works. You and your passion are a team. You got to put in the work and your passion going to put in the work with you. So break it down even more. So with Talk with Tay, I can't let the video put in the work for me. I have to make the video and be the builder of the video and grow in the process of it, because me and the videos are a team together. That's what makes Talk with Tay. But me putting in my practice and the time with it, that shows that I'm going to be willing to go for it. I'm going to give Talk with Tay my all because Talk with Tay is my destiny. That's what my father brought to my path, and that's when I took that step and I walked my way through it and I found my calling. I grabbed it, I went for it, but I didn't just be lazy and give up on it, because when you have a calling, you're gonna work hard towards it no matter what. You're gonna always dedicate it towards your life or towards your story or towards anything you do, no matter what. You're not gonna let somebody say anything to down you or your calling, because y'all are a team and you'll always be one. So give your all towards whatever you love and chase after it. Don't let it chase you. You chase it, because that shows who really loves who the most. If your passion gotta chase you, you don't really love your passion. If you chase your passion, the heart want what the heart want. The soul want what the soul want. The calling is calling on who the calling is meant to be with and for. I hope you all heard the word, baby. It's strong, it's deep, it's powerful. And it's coming from the heart. And it's just being real, because that's what we got to do with each other these days. We have to keep it real. We got to be sincere. And we just got to put in the time, put in the dedication to represent what your calling is. Give it your all so that it can give you its all. It's a team. It's team. It's a team effort. It don't take 4 people to make a team. It could take you and your passion. It could take you and anything else or anyone else you want to bring in the mix. But one person is not gonna, or one passion is not gonna put in the work to make the success. You gotta be even. It ain't even about you gotta be even. I take that back. I'm sorry. You have to be consistent. You have to be willing to do it and go for it. But let's not get to preaching again. Y'all know how I get, baby. The motivation will always be real and influential and just come from here, and it's going to come out. because that's the calling that's been placed on my heart. So I can't go wrong. But it's time for our commercial. Oh, kill him. Oh. Wonder what the commercial would be. I've been surprising y'all with them commercials. Y'all used to just seeing funny stuff. But we gonna do a little switch up, See how to get them minds out of one stage to another, but still get the message from the show. So stay tuned for commercial.
Life that God intended. You ain't gonna die. At the end of pain is success. You're not gonna die because you're feeling a little pain. I'm not eating like I eat at home. That's why you're about to go to the next level. Because if you keep eating like you ate at home, you're gonna keep being a boy or a girl. It's time to become man, woman.
We are back. Yes, honey. Did you enjoy that commercial? Was it different? Did you feel the different vibe? Did you feel where sister is coming from in the midst of the vibe and the feelings? But back to our third topic. You ready? You sure you ready? All right now. You say you ready. I see you ready. If you ready and you say you ready, then we ready. Let's do this. Okay. So sometimes you just need that moment of silence, Just get even more in tune with the message and the feeding of encouragement and motivation that you already heard, just to flow through your mind and just how you thinking, and already be prepared for even more knowledge, Just a little tip for advice. But live your life stress free in peace. In peace. Not saying deuces, bye-bye, but in peace. Peace be still, peace be with you. Peace. Peace is freedom. I say live your life stress-free, because after you so blessed, you don't got no time to stress. And, blessings, it's amazing. It's something you might not get right away or when you want it, but you're gonna get it. It's coming. Because after, your God, your Father, He sees you does wondrous things and sees you respecting your calling and sees you putting in time to the gift that He gave you. Not even that just to say, God's gonna give you a gift, but in the process of growing, you're gonna find something that you love doing. And if you notice your signs and pay attention closely, you will see it's something that you always do every single day. You don't miss a day doing it. You do it if you're mad, you're sad, you're happy, you're cranky, you're stubborn, you're moody, whatever it is, you always gonna do this one thing. And you just love doing it too. No matter what your mood or your feeling is or the vibe you around, you just doing that one thing. And that thing is a passion. That thing is a gift. That thing is a calling. So, when you live a life to the fullest, you live your life how you want to live it. You live your life doing the things that you want to do. You can't go wrong without looking over your life and saying, man, I'm blessed. I've did so many great things and wonderful things I never thought that I would do. But when you took the time to do it, it feels so good. But that's because you lived your life. Didn't nobody control your life. Didn't nobody tell you how to live it. Didn't nobody tell you how to do it. You did it your way on your own time and in your own place. And that's living your life. Now, peace come in handy because you see, peace is still. When they say peace be still, peace is so still, it don't move nowhere. You gotta move it. So when I say that, let's say you in a room full of people. It's so loud, it's different vibes going here, it's going there. So, what peace gonna do is, peace gonna be still and sit in that corner. But what peace ain't gonna do is tell you to get up and go somewhere where it'll just be peace and you won't have to worry about being, irritated or frustrated with certain vibes that is not your vibe. You feel me? You see where I'm going with this? Listen, hear me out. So, peace stay still. So what you think you supposed to do? Get up and go get that peace. Because after you leave that room with probably vibes or noises you don't want to hear, and you go somewhere where it's just you and peace, because peace stands still, and it's going to be with you will notice the difference. You will see, man, it's so quiet, it's peaceful. I'm thinking, I'm looking for signs. I'm out here overlooking my life, and I see I've been living in peace. Peace will always be still. Peace will always be around, but I gotta go get it. I gotta go find my peace. So, as I would like to conclude Talk with Tay, I say to you, to this day, on this beautiful, blessed day, respect whatever your heart calls you to do. Acknowledge and admire the gifts that are given to you. And always give 100%. Give 1,000%. Go. It ain't even a number that you can't even call out. Just give your all and give your best. Give your greatest, your highest active perspective of energy towards your calling, towards your passion. Because the more you give it your all, the more your purpose will rise over you. The more your purpose will help even lead you through the process of building your passion. So you just got to be willing to go for it. You got to be willing to give it time. You have to be willing to be patient as well, because it's not going to happen overnight. Things take time, y'all. It's how life been set up. It's how things have been laid out for us, but that doesn't mean we can't make it different and, lay it out even better how it's been laid. You know what I'm saying? You got to switch things up. Make that difference. Make that change. But do it within giving that change and giving that difference your all. Giving that change, giving that difference your time. And always remember, just live on, explore, go seeking out, go look out, go finding, just get out there, live it. Because when it's time to go to heaven, you will look back over it and you will be like, that Stevie Wonder feeling like, yes, I'm blessed. Yes, I'm blessed. Yes. Like, you just want that good feeling and vibe you gonna feel when it's your time. So, live your life. Be at peace. Peace. Because now it's time for Talk with Tay. To peace. But this piece, we peacing out. But I hope you all enjoyed Talk with Tay today. And if you didn't, still take the time to overlook and receive the message, because it's going to help each and every one of us. And it's always something out here. It's always help. It's always a source. And it's always a calling that's going to help you receive your purpose and your gift, to acknowledge you, to even give your all to yourself. Believe it, respect it, seek it. See you next time on Talk with Tay.